Good afternoon, my beautiful, remarkable people. How are you guys? I hope you guys have a wonderful Friday. I wanted to share with you guys some feelings that I have because at the end of the day, we are humans and we got a heart that is beating every day. And by having that little heart, it makes you have all kind of different feelings. But I wanted to let you know that when you lose someone that you love, when you lose any family member, any friends, anybody that you love, and you're like broken, feel so defeated, you feel like the whole world is tumble in your feet, and you don't know what to do. Millions of thoughts start crossing your mind, and you don't know how to deal with that kind of news. You don't know how to deal with the pain that you feel at that time when they tell you about that person is actually no longer with us. And as humans, we like completely don't feel alive anymore. We actually feel, we start feeling weird. We start feeling like asking God, and then you're like, why, God, you do this to me? Why you take the person I love the most? Why things have to be the way it is? Why you took that person that I love so much with you? And you start doubting God. And to tell you the truth, guys, that's the wrong approaching that you have to do. Because by you doubting God, it's like you're walking away from Him. Like you're walking away from someone that is love you immensely. There's someone that is going to heal your pain. It's going to take out your sorrow, your grief. It's going to help you with those difficult times or difficult moments that you think that any other human being cannot help you the way that God's going to help you. So yesterday, I had the news that my uncle died. Recently, they buried one of my aunties. Last year has been very difficult because I had lost a lot of people that I love. And unfortunately, I'm not close enough to hug my mom. I'm not close enough to say to them, I'm here for you. I'm here to grieve. I'm here to share the pain that you're going through. You're not alone in this pain. I'm here to take that pain away and to become a warrior and to take everybody's pain away. Even though I'm a wounded warrior, at least I know that my mom and all my family is not hurting anymore. And I can take all that pain and give it to God. And I know that God in time is going to help us to not only to have ease and balance in our life, but it's going to help us to be stronger and love us more immensely, appreciate more what we have, pay attention to those little details that other people don't have. Because, guys, we're so caught up working all the time, and we have family, we have kids, and we it's very difficult for us to, kind of manage all the time that is 24 hours, but we don't know how to kind of manage that 24 hours. And, when someone dies, it takes part of you. It takes the heart that you have. It takes that person love. It takes all the beautiful things, all the beautiful memories, all the priceless moments that you spend with that person. And your heart is aching. Your heart is in pain because immediately we're thinking, I'm never going to see that person again. I'm never going to be available to kiss them. I'm never going to be able to hug them. I'm never going to be able to say how much I love you. I'm never going to be available to visit you, to hear your voice. And we got so many zillions of thoughts that is knock you down as a human being, as a person. It will knock you down. But then yesterday, when I received the news and stuff like that, of course I got emotional because I'm very sensitive. A lot of people know that. People that really know me, they're my family, my friends, people that I'm surrounded about, they know I'm a warrior to fight in life, but I'm very sensitive in emotional things in life. And I was, I got emotional because it's my mom's brother. So she haven't even grieved two sisters. Now she had to grieve her brother too. And I'm not there for her to help her. I can only help her by phone, by telling her how much I love her, tell her that her pain is my pain, that she's not alone in this pain, that she's with me in my prayers. Because in one thing that I learned in this life, guys, all the trials, all the difficulty, all the pain, all that stuff, all the grief that I have gone through in all my life, I had learned that without God, I'm nobody. Because He's my comfort, He's my support, He's that person who loves me unconditionally. He's that person who, if I say, God, I'm overwhelming, I'm sad and I'm lonely, I feel unloved, I feel empty, He is that person that He wrapped His arms around me and told me, you're not alone. I'm here for you. I'm being here all this time through your pain, through your tears, through your grief, to all that stuff that you go through. I'm here for you. You might not feel it because you were so caught up in your pain, but I want you to know that I'm here for you because God never leave you. Even though we sometimes forget about Him and forget about that every time that we wake up in the morning is a blessing that God given you. It's another purpose to love and to be loved. We keep forgetting that we don't wake up because we want to wake up. We wake up because for the grace of God. And without God in your life is going to be turbulence. It's going to be rocky. It's going to be so much pain, so much sorrow, so much darkness, so much things that you cannot understand why. And you continually telling yourself, why me? Why things happening to me? It's nothing happened to you directly. It's nothing personal. It's things in life that I had to go through to make you a wiser person, to make you stronger, to make you know that at the end of that tunnel, that light that you was looking for is right there because it's next to you, which is God. He's been holding you all this time in that dark tunnel and those pains and all that stuff that you're going through. He's been holding you right there. You don't feel it because you're in pain. You don't feel it because your pain is bigger than your faith. But what I want to ask you guys is, when you go through all this stuff in life, that it comes to you and you don't have no way of dealing with, I want you to realizing that you're not alone. If you put all your grief, you give it all your pains, all your tears, you give all that stuff that is eating your life, doubting, lack of confidence in yourself, and you give all that and put it like in a box and give it to God and never mention it again, eventually, on time, in His time, He will heal you. He will make you happy again. He will make you believe that everything happened for a reason, and that reason is for you to continue living happy and a joyful life. It's a reason for you to continue increasing your faith in God and everything else. It's going to be easy in your life. But the moment you continue concentrating in your loss, the moment you continue dwelling in your loss, you're not letting God make all that beautiful things that it's holding for you, giving it to you. Because instead of that you receive it with open heart, by you being sad all the time, by you being depressed all the time, by you continually grieving for people that you love and people that you had lost in your life. And it's understandable, guys. When we lose somebody and we lose somebody, it's very difficult to let it go and forget about it. It's not like you can switch your hands and say, hey, I'm done crying, I'm done suffering, I'm done missing people, I'm done grieving. It's not the way you think it is. It's very, very difficult to, and you have to take, you have to, build your state of mind. You have to have a strong state of mind for knowing that another day is going to be beautiful. Tomorrow is going to be a brighter day. Tomorrow is going to be an easy day. All that tears is going to be smiling the next day. All that grief is going to be ease and peace next time. So I was very, very immersed on the pain because I feel the pain of my mother, and I cannot do nothing for her. But the only thing I can do for her that's more powerful than anything is pray for her and for everybody in the family to give us the strength in this difficult time that we're going through. And I know He is giving us this time. And then last night, I decided to share my pain. I've never shared my life to, like in public, because I always had to worry about, I used to have to worry about, oh, people are going to criticize me, people are going to judge me, people are going to laugh about my pain or whatever. But since I've been in this community, I went to a 6-week challenge with Trent Chandler and Jay Puna for the Rare Breed Academy. And it's the best 6 weeks of my life, because they train me mentally, physically. Now I'm a better person than I was yesterday because of them. And when I share my pain in the group, Trent told me, he's like, Miss Angel, I understand all the pain that you're going through right now and the frustration you are right now, but I want you to know one thing. You have not lost anything. And I'm like, what do you mean I don't have lost anything? I have lost family. I have lost too many people that I don't know. I don't want to let go. I'm missing them. I feel bad that they died. That I cannot hug them anymore. I can never say to them, I love you. I can never say, hey, I miss you. It's not going to be another chance for me to just cry and show my love to them. And he said, I understand, because he recently lost his mom and he lost his grandmother. And he said, you have not lost anything. You have gained an angel in heaven. You have gained a beautiful angel in heaven that is going to be there for you for the rest of your life and beyond. That when you die and you go in heaven, you're going to be able to see them again. And this time is going to be for eternity. This time is going to be forever. Nothing's going to separate you from that person that you love. And I understand at that time, it was very clear for me. It was like a aha moment, like a big aha moment. And I wake up and I sit down in my bed and I say, I never thought about that way. I always thought about when someone dies, it's the end of the life. It's the end. It's a pain. It's tears. It's sorrow. It's all the emotions that it's hard to keep it in your heart and not feeling like you're choking with your own pain. So I sat down in my bed and I said, wow, I never see it that way. And I felt, guys, I don't understand. I don't know how to express it to you. But at that moment, I felt like a big weight came out of my shoulders. Like a big cape of pain came out of my shoulder. And I felt free. I felt no more guilt. I felt no more pain. I felt no more tears. I felt like he is totally right. He's totally right. We always concentrate on what we lost, but we never put hope and faith that we're going to see that person in heaven. We always thinking that earth is everything. When we forgetting, it's always earth and it's always heaven. We're always going to born one day and die another. That's part of life. That's the path, that's a journey that we walk, every single person walk in this life. So what I'm trying to tell you guys is, all those people, all of you, right now, they have lost somebody you love. They're going through pain by losing that person that you lost, something that you don't gonna get back. I don't want you to feel like you are lost that person. I want you to understand that now that person is yours forever, because that person is a beautiful angel next to earth, next to God, looking down for you in earth, loving you, blessing you, smiling at you every day, sending you virtual love from heaven, saying, I got you. When you think you have a difficult day, a difficult moment, and all that stuff that we see and we feel, guess what happened? God is always being there with you, hugging you, taking your pain away, making you stronger, making you know that right now you are in pain, but tomorrow that pain is no longer going to be a pain. Tomorrow is going to be something beautiful for you to continue going on. So I'm very thankful that he actually took time on his busy time to care and to send prayers for me. And Jay Pruda, he put a very beautiful thing in there. They are my familia, you know. They're family for me for the rest of my life and beyond. Because it's what they giving me is so much power and so much faith and so much knowledge and wisdom for me to carry that and spread to everybody else. Everybody that they are going through a difficult time or lost someone today. Now I can sit down and tell the person, hey, I know you lost somebody today, but don't look at it as a loss. Look at it like you have gained an angel. And that angel is right there protecting you, blessing you all day long for the rest of your life and beyond. And now when you die, you will go to heaven, you will be together. It's no more pain, it's no more tears, it's no more missing, it's no more a hole inside you, empty because you're not there no more, because that person left you. When that person went to heaven, you feel like that person took a part of your heart, and it did. Because nobody can replace that pain that you're going through right now. Nobody can say to you the magic words and you're going to feel better. But, you know, you have to understand, let yourself guide by God. Let yourself immerse yourself in God's life. Immerse yourself in this beautiful thing that God offers us every single day. Don't cry anymore. Don't feel like, I understand crying, it is like a relief, like your heart needs to release it, and you can cry, but I don't want you to stay crying for the rest of your life. I don't want you to continue missing for the rest of your life. I don't want you to continue thinking that you lost something for the rest of your life, because you have to realize and think that way, guys. You have to think this way. That person is not here in body, but that person is an angel in heaven, in spiritual. And spiritual is more beautiful than actually any physical form that we continually having. All this body is never more value than the spiritual value that any person has when they go to heaven. I know it's painful. I live it, I breathe it. I'm going through a very difficult situation right now. It's not easy to lose somebody you love. It's not easy not to be able to go and be around the person and the family to support them, to encourage them. But you know what? You don't have to be there physically. You can put that person in your prayers. You can tell God, I want you to bless us. I want you to protect us. I want you to take. I give you all my tears. I give you my grief. I give you everything that is hunting me down. I give you everything that doesn't serve me. And I want you to put in my life your faith, your love, your unconditional love, your love immensely. That love is nothing, and no one can love me the way you love me. And, you know, I thought about that very hard. And I thought about this morning, and I wake up and I'm thinking, you know what? Now I can actually be at ease. Now I can actually have my mind completely clear to know that every person that I lost, now they're angels. Now they're beautiful angels in heaven, that they see me every day, that they know my pain, that they know everything that I've gone through, that I don't have to hide my tears anymore, that I don't have to hide and say everything is fine when I know in my heart I'm not fine. But because you're afraid of telling people your pain, because a lot of people don't understand your pain unless they go through the same pain that you're going through. But now, since he told me that last night, everything changed for me. Everything changed for me, and I called my mom, and I told my mom obviously I had to change it in Spanish for her, but I told my mom, hey, my mom, I talked to Trent, and he told me, you have not lost anything. You basically gain an angel in heaven, and when you die, you will see them in heaven, and nobody's going to take it away from you. You can be together. It's not going to be no sickness. It's not going to be no pain. It's not going to be no tears. It's not going to be no grieving. It's going to be, everything's going to be beautiful, because where God lives over there in heaven is beautiful. Over there, I feel, and I know, and I believe in my heart, this is what we go through hell. It's not hell anymore. This is hell. This is when we thought here in life is when you got everything. You got pain, you got betrayed, people betray you, people use you, people break your heart, people hate you, people don't care for you, people are selfish, people don't think about nobody, people are even criticizing you, they're judging you because the way you speak, the way you look, the way you don't come from here, that you don't speak the same language. Immediately they're tripping, and they're like, oh, she's very different than everybody else. Yes, I am different, because everybody else, when God made me, he makes me different. He makes you different. He makes him different, her makes different. But you know what we can get together is love each other immensely. Have compassion for people. Be there for people. Don't ask for anything in return. Just give, continue giving, continue serving. Don't continue thinking about money. Don't continue thinking about material things. But at the end of the day, guys, material things, when we die, we're not taking that with us. The only thing we're taking with us is our spiritual. It's our memories. It's our time that we spend with our family and friends. It's also that beautiful deed that you did to somebody, that kindness that you spread, that unselfish love that you give to the world every single day. It's enough of hate. It's enough for division. It's enough for betraying. It's enough for, politics, and it's enough for all the stupid thing that we don't need to have that. We don't need that in our life. We need to concentrate in how we're going to be happy, how we're going to help somebody else, how we're going to provide a light to someone else that's in the dark, how we're going to help somebody that is in the floor without criticizing that person or judging that person. Instead of criticizing that person, why you don't say, hey, how can I help you? How can I bring you from the dark to the light? How can I make you smile again? How can I make you love yourself again? How can I make you feel like you are really loved, that you're an amazing person, that you are loved, you need it. You're a beautiful masterpiece in this earth, that God is blessing you. God have you here in this earth for a reason. You are a beautiful person. You're awesome. And it's hard for people to believe that, because we go through so many trials that we don't know how to face it. Not everybody come as a survivor. Not everybody had the same strength and the same guts to say, okay, you knocked me down, but I'm going to get up again harder than before. I'm going to stand stronger. I'm going to be a warrior. I'm going to be unstoppable. I'm going to be fiercely. I'm going to be on top of the world, and I'm not going to let anybody to touch me or to face me, because I am with God. And being with God, I don't need a soldier. I don't need the whole soldier. I don't need the whole unity. I don't need nothing, because He's everything. Everything that I need, God has it. All my strength, all my love, all my happiness, all my faith, all my things that I need in life, He provides for me no matter what. I just have to reach in and take it. I just have to be thankful, grateful every day that I'm alive, every day that my heart is beating. It's a purpose. Could be another day that nobody, next time nobody make it. A lot of times you wake up, somebody's not there anymore. So I want you to be grateful. I want you to think that every day when you wake up in the morning, say, God, thank you for the good things that you gave me, for the difficult things that you gave me, for the trial, for the turbulence, for the grief, for the pain. Just help me to serve you. Help me to be a better person. Help me to help others. Help me to reach as many people as I can. Because a lot of times people tell me, oh, but are you looking for fame? Are you looking for followers? And I say, I'm not looking for neither. I don't want neither. I'm not looking for no followers. I'm not looking for fame. I'm not looking for money. I'm looking for to bring something that is priceless, which is serve and love unconditionally. Every people, every human being in this earth deserve to be loved. Every human being in this earth deserves to be wanted and needed and to be happy, to smile from inside and out. It doesn't matter what you go through. You're still human. You still have feelings. You're not broken. You're not defected. You're just having a hard time. You're having a difficult time. That nobody comes with a book and say, hey, here's a book. In each page, you're going to find what you go through. That would be easy, guys. But when God put us in this earth, he gave us a paradise. But he never said that paradise is not going to come with all the stuff, the difficult times that we had to face. He didn't say that. He said, I gave you paradise to live on. Now it's time for you to take out the paradise and to make sure the good and the bad, and make sure you continue my path and you continue that journey that is full of faith, that is full of love, that is full of kindness, understanding, humbleness. And if you don't follow that path, and you continually follow the crowd because you want to be a follower instead of be a leader, then you're not helping this earth to do what we need to do in this earth, which is find peace, find that ease and balance and sternness in this life, find that faith that not everybody had the faith. Not everybody was taught about having faith in God. A lot of times people don't even know who God is. So that's for you to come up and say, hey, I can help you. I can guide you through. It's going to be a little difficult, rocky, but at the end of the tunnel, your own light is going to bright so beautiful that you're going to say, wow, it wasn't dark. All this time I was not in the dark. All this time I was not thinking that I am the light. I am the beautiful thing that is in here to provide myself unconditional love. You know, you have to love yourself immensely first. That way you love someone else. You cannot love people and you cannot understand people if you don't understand yourself. You have to thank your heart every day because you put your heart to so much pain because you don't know how to deal with it. Nobody teach you how to deal with pain. Nobody teach you how to deal with betrayal. Nobody teach you how to say, okay, I'm going to get up because this is just something that I'm going through right now and I'm going to get up. That's not that easy, guys. It's not like you got all that power. It's nothing to be power. It's the willingness to do it. The willingness to say, yes, I am the four. I fail. But you know what? I'm going to check myself out and I'm going to get up and I'm going to stay and I'm going to walk stronger than ever. I'm not going to let nothing defeat me or define me because I am beautiful. Because I'm here to be happy. I'm here to, no matter what, everything happened in my life, I'm going to still say, God, I love you. God, you are amazing. God, thank you for everything you given me and more. So right now, in my difficult time that I'm going through, I'm praying more than before to find that balance, that ease in my mind, that peace in my heart, and to be available to spread to my mom and my family. Because I know, they're getting older. It's not easy for them to go through pain and pain and pain. It's not easy to lose so many people at once. You don't even bury somebody today and 2 days after you have to face another death. It's not easy. We're not, as a human being, we're not ready for that. We're not accustomed to be ready and strong or losing somebody you love. That's very difficult to do. But I suggest you guys, if you have lost somebody that you love, I don't want you to continue thinking that you lost that person. I want you to think the same way that my friend told me last night, Trent. He told me, you have not lost anything. You actually gained an angel. And from now on, up to the rest of my life, I will say the same thing for myself in every loss. And I will say to myself, to everybody, to my client, my family, my friends, and everybody that I'm serving, I'm going to tell them same thing. You have not lost anything. You have gained angel. And that beautiful angel is going to be with you forever and beyond until you get to heaven. And you guys going to be together. And nobody's going to separate you. Nobody's going to come between. It's not going to be no more pain. It's not going to be no more grief. It's just going to be peaceful and eternal love and a beautiful love. You guys have a wonderful day. Please take care of yourself. Love yourself immensely. Be kind. Be caring. Be remarkable. Just for you guys. Have a wonderful day. God bless you. And you take care. Remember, it was not a loss. You have gained an angel.